sports. It's in the game.
Wow, he just took off on that one, and he might have just won the game for him.
Today, from AT&T.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Right to the air is Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Daniels. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Off the play fake, Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8. They run again with Dowdle. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rico Dowdle, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Robinson up the middle. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. That is caught by Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Prescott now. Rolling to his right. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson from a yard out. And the Cowboys are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 14-0. Another impressive drive. So they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 3rd and 4. Now Daniels. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a 1st down. Daniels now on 1st and 10. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And that's going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Daniels looking to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Aubrey now for the PAT. And it is now 21-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee. Going to come back out here to take over offensively. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time.
There he goes left side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To the air goes Daniels. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So on 4th down, Austin Seibert on to try the Washington field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Seibert able to knock this one through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
The Cowboys and Dak Prescott getting set to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And quickly they get to the line. On play action, Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Prescott off play action. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Prescott to throw it. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Rico Dowdle with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first half lead. Aubrey good with the PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. 3rd quarter, here we go. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Play action now, Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Sliding out of the pocket. He finds his man, complete. It's Lamb. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From the red zone now, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rico Dowdle, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First possession of the second half now for Washington. Daniels now to throw on 1st down. And this is Ertz with it, right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Back to throw. Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. This now a 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. This one caught by Crowder. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Daniels. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 34 yards. And the Commanders are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle. Touchback here. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives. And I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Lamb. And he's taken down inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Prescott on 1st down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Aubrey good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Well, here we go on the next drive for Washington. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The offense on third down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. So here's a 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun. Daniels. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken at the 10. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. A 1st down throw for Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Oh, Prescott here to throw. Another one to C.D. Lamb. He's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Prescott looks to throw on first. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in...
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's Burrow to throw right away. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Burrow on play action. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. This one complete to Yoshivas. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks. Now a 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash, this from 48. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
Off the play fake, Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play here for Dallas. And even 50 yards. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Down to the 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 56 yards. And the Bengals have retaken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing, Prescott. He'll find Lamb, that's complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lamb. He's up to 70 yards now in this first half receiving as he's got a first down. They run here with Rico Dowdle. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal. 2nd down, Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And oh, he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game. So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back. And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets him right back up to that level.
Now Burrow on first down. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Flushed out right. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now Burrow. Open man is Yoshivas. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Now it's Burrow. Got a man. It's Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On play action, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Prescott off play action. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Play action now. Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Final play of the half, Prescott. And that is caught for the 2 points. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have come to half. Well, no sooner did the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, 3rd quarter, ready to go. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receiver as he brings out this offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb. 5 to 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Here's Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. Prescott down. Here's a diving catch right side. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it second down. Prescott to throw it. Going right back to Ferguson. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Quick throw there is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
3rd down and 1. An inside give, Brown. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will tie us at 24. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Dallas offense set for this next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Now a throw right side, taken in here to start this drive. Get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. Touchdown! Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Now it's Burrow. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at about the 14. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt.
And they will take over first and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Prescott with a throw caught by Lamb.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. From the red zone now, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson.
And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
On the run, it's Dowdle.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
A 1-yard touchdown pass.
And the Cowboys have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this 4th quarter.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now up to 14.
And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Pushes past him, and they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow's throw caught by Higgins.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals, as we get
1st and 10.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Now Burrow. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
They run here with Dowdle.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Lamb. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Prescott.
Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Burrow. This one complete to Yoshivas.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
To throw, Burrow. And that's into the hands of Gesicki.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Throwing, Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
A final shot now for Burrow. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, this is the National Football.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Stroud to throw it. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stroud looking to throw. That's caught again by Schultz. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here goes Stroud again. That is caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Mixing up the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And Stroud now to throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. Stroud out of the gun here. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action now, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rico Dowdle, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Aubrey good with the PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He hasn't had a ball touch the ground yet. 8 of 8 throwing it. Perfect so far, including the touchdown on the last drive, you remember, as they begin 1st and 10 here. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. On 1st down, here's Stroud. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Running left, it's Mixon. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A toss left, Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Stroud on 3rd down now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. It's complete to Diggs. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Joe Mixon, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Prescott off play action. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Off the play fake, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's Lamb. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is caught. So how about that? They get the 2. Not sure why they went for it, but they do have the lead now here on the final play of this first half. So a very tight first half. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense.
Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horde.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Jake Ferguson.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Mixon with a first down carry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Now Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
And he'll go right back to Lamb.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. First down, Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Prescott
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And this offense on third down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd down and 12. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Going deep for Diggs. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. To throw is Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Prescott to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Lamb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, Prescott.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Now Prescott. Throw left side, complete. That's Ferguson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Prescott down.
Going right back to Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's up. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Rico Dowdle,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys are able to add on to that lead.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on. But apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Dumps it off to Mixon. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The throwing again is Stroud. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs. 39 yards. And the Texans get a bit closer. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Well, Prescott here to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they open the lead up now to 25. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. This goes out wide from Mixon. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League. But fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like every
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, this is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking on Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Straight ahead, Etienne. Ooh, with a juke. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. 2nd down and 6 now. Here's Lawrence. And a catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now Lawrence to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. On play action, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Play action now. Prescott. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson from a yard out. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. Lawrence's throw hauled in by Washington. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got his tight end, Ingram. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Lawrence on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Lawrence. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Now Lawrence on 1st down. And not able to get it that time. He hit on 6 straight passes. Not there. 2nd down. Lawrence going to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Prescott off play action. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Here's Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Ferguson. Touchdown! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys add 6 to their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Now Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. That is caught, and down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Lawrence to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Lawrence will throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away.
From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Now 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. First down, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Lamb. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Prescott on first down. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead is up to 18 now. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half.
So we have come to halftime here. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the 3rd quarter.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll go right back to Lamb.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Prescott now. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is...
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon.
And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. On first down, Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. A short throw to Ingram. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. And Kirk is going to have the Jaguars first down as he'll get this down inside the 20. But to throw again is Lawrence. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
Motion man left is Kirk. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. 3rd down and 13. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk on the receiving end of that touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence. And the Jaguars are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point to 28-10. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. That is Josh Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott.
He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? And this
is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 2-yard touchdown grab, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And they open the lead up now to 25. So that drive, 4 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
Now Lawrence to throw. He'll get that underneath Etienne.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's Lawrence.
He's got Thomas yet again, complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw again. Finds his tight end Ingram. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. Going for it, here's Etienne.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Travis Etienne.
30 yards.
And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Well, Prescott here to throw.
Going right back to Ferguson.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. On play action, Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. To throw is Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jake Ferguson. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are able to widen their advantage. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they open the lead up now to 25. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
And now off to the races down the right side. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger. Hey, 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Washington with the catch, middle of the field. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 2nd down and 3. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. The D can only stop it 1 more time as they take the knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, they're...
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, this is Madden Football on EA Sports. Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys versus Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Brandon Gaudin in charge. Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Baker going to throw this right away. Flushed out right. And Mayfield will have a first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Here's Mayfield. Finding Otten once more. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down. Mayfield now. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Mike Evans, 26 yards. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks, 75 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
First down, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Mayfield looks to throw. This is caught by Evans. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Mayfield on first down. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
From the 46, here's a second down and 4.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is caught by Evans. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 36.
On first and 10, here's Irvin.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And the ball on the 30. Here's second and 4.
Throwing, Mayfield. Over the middle to Evans. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. From the red zone now, Mayfield. There's Evans again, complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. 7-7, our score after 1. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. To throw, Mayfield. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Mayfield. Being chased out left. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Baker Mayfield taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Play action now, Prescott.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice save. What he did, found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And he's got it.
And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up first and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Second down, Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now Prescott. Flush to his right. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. He tried to get away, but to no avail, and an absolute killer there. A 12-yard loss on first and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Here's a diving catch right side. They'll still have a third and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. It got his man complete. A big play there, just before halftime. 61 yards. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Mayfield to throw it. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And they'll indeed take a knee. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him postgame. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Aubrey now for the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
From the 43, here's second down at 7.
Back to throw. Out to the right here to Shepard. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run here with Irving.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. On the move to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Prescott off play action. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jake Ferguson.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Cowboys get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other sideline now.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Baker going to give it to Irving. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Once again, it's Irving. Pushing his way through. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get... And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade is going to happen, but good thought. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. There's Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. On play action, Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Rolling to his right. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Prescott now. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Quick throw, finding Mike Evans. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now back to throw. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Well, Prescott here to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Throwing. Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it to the last second.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about look.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Throwing here, Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Prescott to throw it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 1st down, Prescott.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. First down, Mayfield. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a...
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, this is the National Football League.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
And when you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, it not only opens up your playbook, it allows you to draw up even more plays because he's among the best dual-threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If flushed out of the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw on rhythm and deliver from the pocket.
And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, able to avoid him, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Here's Murray. That's complete to Michael Wilson, and he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. To throw is Murray. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Murray now on first down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, 25 yards. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Prater for the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
5 plays there on that drive. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Prescott on first down. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Touchdown! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Throwing on first down is Murray.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. Goes right back to McBride. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Murray going to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. First carry for James Conner. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Now Murray. And a completion to Wilson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. 7-7, our score after 1. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. That is caught. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21. 14 yards that time for number 14. Murray now on 1st down. Over the middle here to Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Wilson from 21 yards away. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And No thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receiver as he brings out this offense.
He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter.
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Play action now, Prescott.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And we are tied at 14. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. First down, Murray. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Murray now. Caught. It's Wilson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
16 more on that one and another first down.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Murray's going to keep it again.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Third down and 1.
Throwing now is Murray. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the interception, here's Prescott.
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down. Off the play fake, Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Prescott off play action. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lamb. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. On first and 10, Prescott. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. And it's caught. Really nice
nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. Prescott from the gun. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Lamb. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. On play action, Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lamb. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. A first down throw for Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. This is caught. Touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. Now the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Here's Murray. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fielded just inside the 20.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And out now come the Cowboys. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. To throw is Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Looking to throw. Prescott under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now look at him go. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Prater for the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1, because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 37. Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. Prescott to throw it. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team is playing, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Here's Murray.
Pass complete there to Harrison.
He's brought down a gain of 4.
2nd and 6 coming up.
To throw is Murray. He's got Wilson, middle of the field.
And he'll be brought down with the 1st down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now Murray again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Well, Prescott here to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Lamb. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott.
And he'll go right back to Lamb.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Prescott now.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Lamb.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, and that should be that.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Cards are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. After the turnover, here's Murray. That's caught by Wilson. And he'll manage maybe 10 yards, but they'll surrender that defensively, no problem. Murray now to throw. Dancing to his left. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. We see double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but